Hello, welcome to this video tutorial on Tutorials Point. Today we'll be discussing a very interesting topic, that is image management. We'll be looking at what image is and what are the factors that affect our image. Then we'll be understanding what image management is and the role of image management in our lives. Then we will be understanding image cycle and we'll see how we as individuals can project a power image. What is image? Image is you in the eyes and minds of other people. Let us take an example of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. What is the image that you have about Mahendra Singh Dhoni? We all look at him as a very cool and a composed individual. In a similar way, we all look at Virat Kohli as a very dynamic and an aggressive captain. These are the images that Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Virat Kohli have in our heads respectively. Similarly, your image is how others perceive you. How do your friends, your colleagues and other people who know of you perceive you? Do they look at you as a very hardworking individual, a creative individual, a person who is extremely professional, or do they look at you as someone who is very lazy and not resourceful? Whatever other people think about you in their heads is what your image is. These perceptions are largely based by observing your appearance, body language and etiquette. We will understand how they are based on your appearance, body language and etiquette in the coming slides. Image inside out. There is a myth or a misconception that image management or our image is all about our outward appearance and it has nothing to do with who we are as a person. But that statement is not true. Image management is a combination of your inner self and your outer self. It is you projecting who you are internally through your appearance, grooming and body language. In your inner self comes the sense of self that you have, your values, attitudes and personality traits. In the outer self come your dressing, including your accessories, your grooming, your body language and your etiquette. Your dressing is going to speak about the values that you have as an individual. If you're a very simple individual, then your dressing will also reflect the same value and it will be extremely simple. Similar way, if you're a very creative individual, then your dressing will also be very creative. It will have a lot of patterns and accent colors and it will describe that value of yours. Your grooming and etiquette will show people what your attitude is towards yourself and also towards others. If you're very well groomed, it shows that you respect yourself, and your etiquette shows your attitude and respect you have towards people who are interacting with you. Your body language speaks about your personality trait. If your posture is extremely good, if you have a good eye contact and you're always smiling, then it shows people who are looking at you that you're a very confident and a positive individual. In a similar way, if your posture is slouching, if you always have a frown on your face, then it shows people that you're not an active individual, not very confident, and you have certain negative personality traits. So that is how we can say that image is an inside-out process. Now we'll look at the factors that influence our image. These can also be called as A, B, C, D of image management. A stands for appearance. In appearance comes our clothing, our grooming and body language. Whatever other people can look at you and decide, even before you actually speak to them, comes under the appearance part of image. Your clothing, like we have discussed, will speak about the values that you have as an individual. In a similar way, your clothing will also tell the people who are looking at you the roles and goals you have in life. If you are a leader, then you will be dressed like a leader. If you are a politician, just by looking at you, people can tell you that you're a politician. So that is the impact that clothing has on us. Then your grooming and body language is also going to speak about how much respect you have for yourself and others, and what are your personality traits. And all these factors together will form great influence on your image. Then comes behavior. In behavior, we have etiquette, personality, and attitude. What is your personality towards different situations in life? Are you always a positive individual or a negative individual? What is your attitude towards different situations? How do you deal when you're angry? How do you deal with stress? All of these things together also form a great influence on the image that people have on you. Then comes communication. What type of a communicator are you? Is your communication clear, concise, and structured, or is your communication extremely unclear? This also forms a great influence on the image that people have on you. Then comes digital presence. Digital presence is something that has become extremely important these days. Your digital presence is nothing but your image on social media. Say, for example, an interviewer or a stranger looks at your social media profile. What is the impressions that they form about you? What are the kinds of posts, photos, and comments or messages that they see in your social media? Is it in line with who you are as a person? Are your posts extremely meaningful? Are your pictures very appealing to see? Or are your posts negative? Or all your photos something that you are partying at the night? All of these things also form a great perception about your image. Till now, we have discussed what image is. Now, we'll understand what image management is. Image management is the art of influencing these perceptions. It is evaluating and enhancing your image and how others perceive you and therefore respond to you. So, image management is you understanding what are the kinds of messages that you are sending to people. You understanding where you stand on a scale of 1 to 10 in appearance, behavior, communication, and digital presence, and you trying to enhance these skills so that your overall image enhances, and because of that, how others perceive you and respond to you also changes. It is about creating positive first impressions and, more importantly, an impactful presence. Image helps you create amazing positive first impressions, and these first impressions are extremely important. There is a saying that first impressions are the best impressions, and a research which says that it takes 21 different meetings for a person to change a first impression. So, here we understand the importance of first impressions. These first impressions have a great role when you attend new interviews, when you are actually going to meet a new client, when you are giving a presentation to a lot of new audiences. If you can create a positive first impression, then your entire meeting is going to go in a positive direction. And this first impression depends on your appearance, behavior, and communication. That is your image. So, image management is we being able to create positive impressions and, more importantly, impactful presence. The role of image management in our lives. People make judgments on the following factors based on our image. They understand what our values are in life. Like we have spoken, our appearance, that is our clothing, our grooming, and our body language speaks a lot about the values that we have as people. Then our social status, how well we are groomed, the kind of dresses that we wear also reveal a lot about our social status. And our professionalism, how is our body language, how is our behavior, speak a lot about our professionalism. Strong image is crucial for career prospects. It distinguishes you from your competition. Say, for example, you and your peer are equally talented in a particular technical domain, and it is the time for promotion and only one of you can be promoted. Who do you think will be given more weightage? Because you have similar technical skills, whoever has good image in the eyes of the leadership and also teammates will be given a competitive edge. So, Image helps you distinguish yourself from your competition. Image plays a crucial role in interviews, client interactions, and presentations. Like we have spoken, as soon as you enter into an interview room, if your appearance is extremely appealing, if your body language is of a very confident person, and if you're well groomed, then the interviewer will have a positive first impression about you, and the interview is going to go in a positive direction. Similarly, the same case follows with client interactions or presentations also. And so, image has a crucial role in all these things. It also influences relationships at both personal and professional level. If you have a good image, then you can take your personal and professional relationships to the next level. Leadership positions require strong image management skills. If you want to become a leader, then you should have amazing image management skills. People should perceive you as an individual who should be respected. People should perceive you as an individual who can take them in a right direction. You should be a person who inspires trust amongst your teammates, and hence a leader is supposed to have great image management skills. Now we'll have a look at image cycle. Image cycle has a total of 4 factors. Image cycle says that how we see ourselves has an influence on how we dress, groom and prune. How we dress, groom and prune has an influence on how we think, feel, act and behave. And how we think, feel and act and behave has an influence on how others see us and respond to us. Let us see this with the help of an example. Say one day you're feeling extremely happy and confident about yourself. So, how you see yourself is as a very confident and a happy individual. On that day, how do you think you will dress, prune and groom? Because you're feeling happy and also because you're feeling confident, you will dress, prune and groom in the best way possible. You will wear your most favorite dress in which you'll feel extremely confident, and you will also groom yourself impeccably. How you dress, prune and groom will have an influence on how you think, feel, act and behave. On the day that you're wearing your favorite dress, how do you think, feel and act and behave? You will think that you are looking very good. Because of that, you feel extremely energetic and confident, and because of that, your actions and behavior will be of your best self. And when you are having your behavior at your best self, how do others see you and respond to you? They look at you as an individual who is very confident and also very positive, and because of that, their response towards you will also be very respectful and very positive. Now, let's take a different example. Say one day you're feeling very bad about yourself, you're not feeling very confident, you're feeling very low. How do you dress that day? You will just go to your wardrobe and take any dull color or a dark color that you feel like taking, and you will not really concentrate on dressing up much. You will be just fine with however you are. You will be a little messy that day. And because you are a little messy and not wearing your best dress, you might not think, feel, act and behave like your best self. Your confidence will be little low. And because of this, how others see you and react to you will also change. They will look at you as an underconfident person, and because of that, might not be very much respectful of you. So, the first 3 effects of image are on you, as in how you see yourself, how you dress, prune and groom, and how you think, feel, act and behave are all based on you. When we can work on the first 3 factors, we can change the way in which others respond to us, and that is what image cycle is about. Projecting a power image. Image management has 4 A's which will help us project a power image. The first A in it is being appropriate, dressing according to occasion, roles and goals. Say, your role is that of a leader and you're going to an executive meeting. Then you would have to dress like an executive. You will be in formal wear. Similarly, say you're going out to a casual lunch with your friends. How do you dress that time? Do you wear a blazer even on that day? No. You will just wear a casual t-shirt and you will go to that lunch or dinner with your friends. So, the first part of projecting a power image is that you will be appropriate to the occasion that you're going to, so that you will look like a part of the crowd and people will feel extremely comfortable in interacting with you. The second A is being authentic. Looking like yourself the way you want to be heard and experienced. Image management is not about looking at other people, liking their style and copying it. Image management is about you being your own self, projecting who you are internally through your appearance, your body language and your grooming. So, being authentic is an extremely important factor in projecting a power image. The third one is being attractive. Looking at you must be a pleasant experience. Being attractive has nothing to do with how handsome or beautiful you are. It just means that looking at you should be very pleasant. Your hair should be well made, you should be well groomed, your clothes should be well ironed, you should have clean shoes, and everything about you should be extremely pleasant. And if it is so, then it means that you are looking attractive. Affordable. Cost and time, dollars and effort is reasonable and economical. Image management need not be very costly. If you know who you are and if you know what you want to project to the outside world, then image management is both cost, time and money effective. In conclusion, image management is not just about your outward appearance. Image management is about you projecting your personality, your attitude and your values through your outward self. It is about you projecting your authentic self to the world. The way you dress, your grooming, your body language and your etiquette are all the elements of image. With conscious effort, we all can make image work for us. Image is not only for celebrities or people who are influencers. Image is a part of all of us, and if we make a little bit conscious effort, we all can make image work for us. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching.